Good morning, everybody. This is Shelly Rivera with Coffee, Anxiety, and Love. And I'm going to get my name straight. I think maybe I've been saying Shelly Luna. This is still somewhat new, so give me a moment to get used to the name change Rivera. Okay, so again, Shelly Rivera, Coffee, Anxiety, and Love this Wednesday morning, March 22nd. It's already been a morning. It's 7:27 currently, and I've already had fun this morning. So my days typically start at 4 in the morning on Monday, Wednesday, and Thursdays because I run a 5 a.m. Camp or outdoor workout session from 5 to 6 in the morning down the road. And this morning, no different from any other Wednesday morning, I get up 4 o'clock, get ready, get my coffee on, load up my car, do my checklist, make sure I have everything for my workout for the morning. And, by 4:40 or something like that, I'm heading out and I'm on the road and I'm headed to my workout session. Number one, Michelle is a little clumsy. So last week I was washing dishes and I stick my hand into the dishwater and I got, well, you can't see it anymore. It's already healed, but I sliced my finger open because I forgot there was a knife in there. So, I'm there and I'm, CJ help me, whatever. So he helped wrap me up that day, which was not last week, but the week before, 2 weeks ago. This morning, I get up, I go out there, and I have this big, advertisement flag that I set up, and it says Camp Gladiator or whatever. So I have to set in a stake in the ground to set up the flagpole. In the process of setting up the stake, I used a dumbbell to kind of help hammer it in because the ground was kind of hard. In that, I don't know how I did it. I have the dumbbell, I am hammering the stake in, and I go and I miss the top of the stake. I hit my finger and slice this open, like just tear the skin right off. But these two fingers get caught in between the actual stake that you put in the ground and then the swivel portion of the stake that allows the flag to have movement. My fingers get jammed, both of them, right in there. So I have to. Your reaction is a jerk reaction. So your fingers go down in there with the smash, and I jerk them out, and so now these fingers, these knuckles, are completely swollen, and they're in a lot of pain right now. And I cut them on both sides. So, which is an issue because not only is it an issue for training, and I can't, grab the weights and perform my moves for my campers and show them how to do this properly. I do all this bead work. So this bead work is very small, and I have one that I'm working on right now. And these beads are like super small, tiny beads, and you have to lace them on these strings, one at a time, and get a really fine, thin needle inside of there. And you really need a lot of dexterity to do that. And messing up your dominant hand fingers, two of them, especially the one, your index finger that, you're using the most to help guide you through all this, is jacked up now. So I come back, I race back home. I'm just gushing blood. This thing is just like completely split open. The skin's hanging off the side. I'm trying to figure out how to put the flap back on and hold it together while I'm driving back home, which is not very far. It's like all of, 3 minutes away. But this thing is like throbbing like crazy. So I'm there with the napkin in the car, driving with one hand, trying to figure out, what the heck did I just do? I get home, CJ's still laying down halfway asleep, and I'm like, babe, do you think you can help me again? I kind of sliced open my finger again. What are you doing? How do you keep doing this? I don't know. I don't know why I'm like this. I don't know where this come from. I don't know. It just happens to me. And he said something that really made me think. He said, babe, you need to slow down. I'm like, okay. Let's take a breath, Michelle. Let's sit down and let's reevaluate things, and let's see if this is a fact of needing to slow down. Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, I'm up at 4 o'clock in the morning. I have camps at 5, from 5 to 6. Those same days, I have camps in the evening, 5:30 to 6:30. My evening camps usually consist of way more people than my morning. My morning, I'll get maybe 1 or 2. Really hard to get them out at 5 o'clock in the morning. But the evening, I have anywhere from 2 to 8 people. And like I said, my passion is doing the fitness and training and this and the other. And I like doing it. And then I come home after, the morning. If I have somebody, I'm there till 6. So I'm home, a little bit after 6, not very much after. I have one more cup of coffee, sit there, look at my emails, look at Facebook, see what's going on, try to catch up. Then I'll get up. Half of the time, my intentions are good and I try to get up and do my workout, but half of the time, by the time I get up, do the coffee, do the thing, and, take my shower, it's now 7 o'clock. So I'm trying to fit in a workout between 7 and 8, in between trying to straighten up, before I start working and doing all my other stuff, wash whatever little bit of dishes were left, figure out what we're going to do for dinner, pull out some meat if it needs to defrost, all this other stuff, household stuff that you have to do when you're living in a house. When you're living with a partner, you have to think about the day ahead and what you're going to do for that day. And that's stressful. So by 8 o'clock, I'm ready to start Ubering. If I don't hit the ground running right at 8 o'clock in the morning with Uber, I miss, a couple of good money trips that are out there for the morning. A lot of things happen very early in the morning. By 10, 11 o'clock, everything's quiet around here. Everything's quiet. I may get a few lunch trips here and there, and a few people that need to get the doctor's appointment back and forth. But you're talking about those are very, very minimal money trips. So, and then between all that, I'm waiting for trips because this is a little city. There's not that consistent flow of Uber requests coming through for deliveries or Walmart or Uber rides. In the middle of all that, I'm doing my, my healthy hippie ranch stuff, my beadwork, my macrame art, whatever, the plants or whatever. Like right now I'm thinking, and I have a couple of avocado pits that are going that need to be put into some soil and get ready. And it's just, it's a lot, and I'm trying to figure out, how do I do this blog? How do I get this up and running? We're thinking about going on the road. So how are we monetizing ourselves, getting prepared to go out on the road? Where do we start? What do we do? How do we do that? Is it Amazon? Is it a remote job? Is it doing online workouts, So there is a shit ton of crap going on in my head right now. And yes, maybe I do need to slow down. Maybe there needs to be more than just a few hours of a hike that we do to kind of clear our mind. Maybe there's something else that I'm supposed to be doing, or maybe there's things that I shouldn't be so focused and dedicated to that I could cut out and relieve some time or stress or energy. And speaking of energy, we're in Spring Equinox, right? So with that, there is just a natural abundance of energy coming through on healers, light workers, anybody seeking spiritual journey. If you understand that, there is an abundance, a great abundance of energy coming through. And it's a good thing, but it also has what we call maybe side effects or symptoms. So you're having these aches and pains, these headaches, these moments of fogginess and not being clear, and ADHD going off the chain right now, and you just have all these things just bouncing around, and it's just a lot all the way around. So I saw a post this morning on Facebook through one of my pages, and it says, um, sometimes when things happen and they cause you to slow down, that maybe that's the best thing to do to heal, is to slow down or come at rest. And it says the most productive thing to do is slow down. And right now, I think is the best time for me to slow down, do my little list, see what's going on, and figure out what is working for me, what is most likely to bring the best results for me. And that is the thing, or are the things that I need to focus on more and start working smarter and not harder. Um, I don't know. Anybody have any days like that, or times when you just feel stressed and overwhelmed, and like something happens at the beginning of your day, and like you're barely waking up and your eyes are still crusty, and you still have your pillow markings on your face, and your day just like that already decided. You already decided how this day is going to be because one thing happened. I mean, what do you honestly do? How do you evaluate all that? How do you go about figuring out what's going to be the best course of action for you? What path you should take? And what comes next? Just things to think about, I guess. So with all that said, I am going to go ahead and get started on my day, finish up my beadwork. I'm almost done on that. Hopefully my hand will let me at least get through this last few stages of this and be done with that, and then let my hand rest. I already put the ice on it, so the swelling on the knuckles like went down a lot, and you can see the markings on there. I don't know. I have no idea what I don't know. But anyway, so yeah, any comments, any suggestions, or maybe I'm doing it all right. I just need a break. I just honestly need to just chill the fuck out and just take a deep breath or two. So, March 22nd, Wednesday, I hope you have a blessed, prosperous, and abundant Wednesday. From Shelly Rivera at Coffee, Anxiety, and Love. Also, Luna Fitness Evo, Camp Gladiator, and the Healthy Hippie Ranch. I send blessings and love for today.